Hello, you're watching Hornbill TV's On Live Bulletin. In some major and very effective political update from our neighbouring state of Manipur, the formation of a popular government in Manipur in the near future has emerged as a strong possibility, party sources said. Amid intensified organizational and political activity by the Bharatiya Janata Party, a series of meetings held in New Delhi on Monday and a crucial meeting scheduled for Tuesday are seen as key steps in the process, with the BJP legislative party leader expected to be chosen following the deliberations. Meanwhile, in a significant move earlier, the BJP Parliamentary Board appointed Tarun Chugh, National General Secretary, as central observer for the election of the party's legislative leader in Manipur. The decision was conveyed through an official press release issued by Arun Singh, National General Secretary and headquarters in charge of the party. Party sources indicated that the appointment of a central observer and the ongoing high-level consultations underline the seriousness of efforts to finalize leadership and pave the way for the formation of a popular government in the state. And in today's On Live Bulletin, we will be joined by our correspondent from Imphal, Mubashir Raji, and we will speak a little more as to this major development of a popular government formation in Manipur that could be likely after today, and what inherent after effects this would or could have to the people of Manipur. Would the formation of a popular government help in stabilizing the situation in Manipur? Will the formation of a popular government help in bringing normalcy to the state of Manipur, where both the hills and valleys could come together as one? So we'll try and find out more. We'll try and get more information and updates from our correspondent. First of all, thank you so much, Mubashir. Thank you for joining On Live Bulletin on Hornbill TV. Well, there is some major political development going on. Yesterday, we came to know through you and sources that the BJP-led NDA MLAs of Manipur have all been summoned, or rather they are all now camping in Delhi. There is a series of meetings going on with the BJP National Party. So Mubashir, how likely is it that after this meeting with the BJP organization, that is there a possibility that there will be a formation of a popular government in the state very soon?
Well, actually, there are a lot of political activity in Manipur. Yes, you rightly pointed out. We raised the same question to BJP. One of the BJP functionary, BJP General Secretary, Mr. Chidananda Singh, and he gave the answer that there is a likelihood of formation of a new government in Manipur of high degree, saying the fact that this time around both the BJP functionary as well as the alliance partner of BJP were being invited by the central leaders. Last time it was only BJP legislatures. However, this time around, this along with the MLAs, the three general secretaries along with BJP President A. Sarda Devi were also invited. Other than that, all the alliance partner are also invited. So the feelings here and the opinions expressed by the BJP functionary here and other political circles is there is a likelihood of forming a new government in the state. Knowing the fact that the term of suspended animations will soon be expired on 12 or 13 of February. So there is a feeling here in Imphal that there is a possibility of forming a new government, but it all depends on the central government. Yes, Akibito.
You just mentioned that the animated suspension, or rather Manipur, which is in an animated suspension and which is under President's rule. The President's rule was applied last year in the month of February on the date 13th, and it had been extended in the month of August, which the deadline for the President's rule will end on the 13th, in which many BJP legislators, or rather the BJP MLAs in Manipur, have voiced out their popular concerns, stating that now it remains as an obligation, or rather a constitutional obligation, to form the government. Now, in this regard, Biren Singh retired on February 9, 2025, and now all 40 BJP MLAs, like if you look at the number in the Manipur Assembly, the BJP has 37, with 5 JDU MLAs shifting their camp to BJP, and now all of them are there. Even the Kuki-Zo MLAs are present in Delhi. So, do you think that with this meeting that has happened after a year since the formation, since the application of President's rule, do you think this is a new chapter going forward for the political parties in Manipur when it comes to trying to get a popular government in Manipur, Mubashir? Because now even the Kuki-Zo MLAs are also present in Delhi, and they will also be meeting the NDA, or rather the BJP organization.
Yes, actually, you rightly pointed out all the key MLAs are also present in Delhi along with this MLAs from Delhi and other Naga MLAs. So, about your question that will there is chances of a new political perspective in Manipur, it all depends on the kind of negotiations that will follow in Delhi today. When we get information yesterday also, the meetings have already started from yesterday, and the meeting will continue even today also. So it all depends on the kind of negotiations that will follow today. What are the steps that this, Kuki MLAs will have? Earlier they have a categorical, they have a categorical saying that they will not participate in any popular government. However, there is a softness in their stance. There seems to be a softness in their stance, knowing the fact that now there is no major denial from any other key MLAs, and knowing the fact that they are all there in Delhi. I think that there is a softness in their stance, but it all depends on the kind of negotiation that will going to take place in Delhi today. As far as Delhi-based MLAs and other MLAs belonging to other communities like Nagas and other communities, the people wanted a popular government in the state. However, for BJP, for the functionary of BJP also, going to the election right after this president rule, it will be very difficult for them to go and pick the vote from the voters. So they need a certain period of time, for this popular government, so that they can show what we have done and what they have done and things like that. Yes, Atibita.
All right, Mubashir, one thing, a big question mark is on this point. Well, the BJP organization has appointed Tarun Chugh as the central observer for the election of the legislature party leader in the state of Manipur. Well, just last month, or rather this month, in the month of January 2026, all the 10 Kuki-Zo MLAs and along with the Kuki civil bodies, they met in Guwahati, in which they decided that they are ready or they are willing to join the popular government in Manipur, but with certain demands. Well, the Kuki-Zo MLAs have stated that they are only ready to join the popular government given the fact that the center agrees and written commitment that the Kuki-Zos will get a separate union territory with a legislature under the Constitution of India. So do you think this demand is going to be a big bottleneck in the formation of the next popular government in Manipur? Because if you look at the movement, the Kokomi, which is the valley-based organization, they've held so many protests, or they've had a very large protest in which they had said that territorial integrity of Manipur shall be preserved and there shall be no union territory, while on the other hand, the Kuki-Zo volunteers, or rather the people from the Kuki-Zo area, they also had a protest in which they demanded for a separate union territory with a legislature under the Constitution of India. Do you think this demand is going to be a big stumbling block for the BJP to actually form a popular government in Manipur?
Well, actually, yes, you rightly pointed out that earlier Kuki MLAs have stated that particular stand that you mentioned. However, it all depends on the kind of negotiation that will follow. There is always a difference between saying things and the actual things on the ground. Knowing the fact that they will not apply this arm twisting technique to central leaders. Central leader, when central leader present certain things, it will be bound to vote cookies and mighty status. So it will be very difficult for Kuki MLAs to stick with their demand for that a particular thing like separate administration, etc. Those are big things, and those things take time and a lot of deliberation, and many constitutional related things need to be consulted for those things. So it will sticking to those things will be very difficult for Kuki MLAs also. But knowing the fact that they haven't resigned, they haven't threatened to resign from the party or from their MLA seat. So and I'm not they are constantly under negotiation with the series of, already series of meetings have been held separately with the Kukis and with the MLAs by the federal leaders. So, both in, Guwahati, in Impal, for the, and in Delhi as well. Last time, both Kukis and MLAs sit together and with, central leaders like this, Sambit Patra and DS held rounds of meetings. So, it will be very difficult for, Kuki to speak with Kuki MLAs. I mean, Kuki legislators to speak with those demands that newspapers. But it all depends, as I pointed out earlier, it all depends on the kind of negotiations that will follow in Delhi today. So, even though they have stated those demands, and they are still, they have demonstrated in many protests and many rallies that happen in Kanpur and Kalpur. Even in Delhi also they have, they held many rallies demanding separate administration and things like that. But all those things are, big things. So, no big things can be brought in short notice time. So, and there are many other considerations that have to be met. So, it will be very difficult for, certain sections, that is, Kuki MLAs to, speak to those demands. When central government presented a certain position, it will be very difficult for them to, say we cannot participate in government formation and things like that. So, looking at all those things, it could be, there is a possibility of forming a popular government in Manipur, but how all those things will be, proceeded and how all those, things will be considered matter to be, looked after. Yes, actually.
All right, Mubashir, now the term popular government, if you look at a chronological order, well, Chief Minister Biren Singh resigned on February 9, 2025, last year, after which the President's rule was then, Article 356 was then implemented in the state of Manipur on the 13th of Feb. After which political parleys have come, and after which there were speculations of a different BJP camps being formed in the state of Manipur. Well, it started in the month of around April, May, where there were a group of 20 to 25 MLAs who had gone to visit the governor of Manipur for the formation of a popular government, which the popular government term had come out then when there were a group of ministers. Well, now, since the matter has reached Delhi with all the popular NDA MLAs in Delhi and for discussions for the formation of a popular government, do you believe that Biren Singh could return as the Chief Minister of Manipur, or do you think that there are other important players? Because if you look at the April meeting or the October meeting, there were 23 MLAs that excluded CM Biren Singh from those 23 MLAs that had gone to meet Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla to form a popular government in Manipur. So, do you believe that there is a chance that CM Biren Singh could come back at the helm of power, or do you believe that there are more important players such as Thokchom Satyabrata Singh, who is the Speaker, Y. Khemchand, the former minister, then you've got Mr. Radhe Shyam, who was an ex-IPS, then you've got Biswajit Singh, who is the current environment minister. Do you feel that there are major face to become the next CM in Manipur?
Well, Akiko, first and foremost, about the possibility of Biren Singh returning to power. Yes, Biren Singh still is a very, very big face in Manipur. There is no one comparable to Biren in Manipur right now at the moment. However, knowing the fact that other groups like the Kuki MLAs will have reservations to Biren Singh coming to power, and knowing the fact that when we talk to the different MLAs and from different communities, there is a feeling among the MLAs that there is a desperation that among the MLAs that they wanted a popular government as soon as possible. So yes, is there a chances of Biren returning to power? Yes, but if other city MLAs and other sections have reservations, then Biren will not return. That is another altogether different question. But your question about the camps within the BJP, is there few camps within the BJP about people who say that Biren should not return to power and things like the Speaker, Mr. Satya Prakash, Chief Minister, or other names, other bigger names like Kemchan, or people like Govindas consultants, Chief Minister, etc. When we talk to the MLAs when they left for Delhi, or also here in Impal, whenever we got chance to talk to them, and when we talk to them, they said that they will be agreeable to whichever or whoever man choose by the center. So I don't think it will be a major stumbling block to the formation of a government. I don't think any major reservation from any camps. Yes, in the area there was some groups of people have met the governor, have even formed camps within the party, and the anti-Biren camp as they said. But right now there is desperation among the MLAs. If they will not be in power, what is the pressure amounting from different sections, particularly in Delhi area, pressure is immense, to form a popular government. So MLAs, BJP legislature in particular wanted popular government. So I don't think they will have any reason or any particular reservation to anybody becoming the chief minister at the moment. The work of time is also left for the next election. If as part of schedule, the assembly, the legislative assembly election in Manipur is scheduled to take place in next year, that is 2027. So just 1 year, they will get just 1 year. So I don't think it will be a very major issue about who will be the chief minister. Right now, feeling among the MLAs, whoever choose by the center will be acceptable to every party. And knowing the fact that prolonged PR is harming the MLAs, they have been denied access to many officials related power, which they enjoy when they were when they were in this popular government. When Biren Singh like a popular government, they used to enjoy all the parts and many things. But since some MLAs like Mr. Susindro of Krai Assembly constituency have openly come out and said that officials are not even picking his phone. And when he wanted some certain work for his constituency, he had to call to the officials, top officials, district officers, etc. But as there is a president who is in the state, he was not given chance to speak to these officials also. So he has expressed his frustration also. So not only him, many other MLAs have expressed their frustration about the continuance of this the president rule in the government. So I don't think it will be a much of a problem if any X, Y, or Z has been chosen as the new chief minister. As far as Biren is concerned, Biren is still very powerful, but knowing the fact that he has to be he has to resign from his post, forced by the situation, forced by lack of number, forced by the lot of people who are against him, like Kuki-Zo MLAs will have serious reservation against him. So there is very low chances of Biren returning to power. However, he is still a very powerful man. There is no doubt about it. Yes, actually.
All right, thank you so much, Mubashir, for the latest updates. Well, the meetings, the political parleys would be going on in Delhi. We will be following this particular political development. And Mubashir, if there is a decision that is made in the center, we shall be getting back to you with all the latest updates. But thank you so much for giving the latest updates on this particular political story, which is the formation of a popular government in Manipur. Thank you. Well, that was our correspondent from Imphal, Mubashir Raji, who just gave us the latest updates. Yes, all 40 MLAs, or rather all NDA-led MLAs of Manipur state are currently in Delhi, and they're going to be having a series of meetings, and the meetings would be on a deliberation over the formation of a popular government in Manipur. Well, the Kuki-Zo MLAs are also present in Delhi. The violence which erupted in May 2023, well, this is some kind of a major development where the Kuki-Zo MLAs have agreed to be part of this particular meeting, but then the Kuki-Zo MLAs do have their particular set of demands, and the biggest of which is the written commitment that there would be a creation of a separate administration with union territory status with legislature under the Constitution of India, which they have demanded, which could be a stumbling block from the Valley MLA side, which wants the territorial integrity of Manipur to remain. Well, Hornbill TV will be getting you more updates on this particular major development coming from Manipur, and for more news like this, stay tuned to Hornbill TV. Goodbye.